Hello everyone, welcome back to online teaching of science lecture. We are studying our third lesson, force and pressure. First we will see what is a force. Force is a physical cause that can change the state of motion or the dimensions of an object. Now we will see contact and non-contact forces. Contact force. A force which acts through a direct contact of the objects or via one more object. Such a force is called contact force. Example of the contact force is muscular force, such as lifting, pushing and pulling. You can see in this picture the man pushing the car and boy pulling the dog and one boy kicking the football. Means these are also example of the contact force. Non-contact force. A force is applied between two objects even if the two objects are not in contact. Such a force is called a non-contact force. Example of non-contact force are magnetic force, gravitational force and electrostatic force. You observe this picture now. In the first picture, iron nails are attracted because of the magnetic force. In second picture, there is the electrostatic force on the comb. And in third picture, coconut is falling down from a tree because of gravitational force. Balance and unbalanced force. You can also see here in this picture, there is one cardboard box kept on the table in between and tie weighing pans to the two ends with a string. Keeping equal masses in both the pans. The box does not move on the table. If more mass is kept in one of the pans than in the other, the box starts moving in the direction of that pan. Equal gravitational force acts on both the pans when equal masses are kept in them. So this means balance force act on the box with effective force equal to 0 as they are acting in opposite direction. Means when the equal masses are there, that time that is the balance force. And on the contrary, if more mass is kept in one pan than in the other, so the box starts moving in the direction of the pan with more mass. Where weight more pan is there, that time that cardboard is moving to that side. When unequal forces are applied to the box on the two sides, and unbalanced force act on the box resulting in the imparting motion to the box. And this is the one example is there, you know, that tug of war. Many children playing tug of war. There is also balance and unbalanced force. Inertia. The tendency of an object to remain in its existing state is called its inertia. Now we will see types of inertia. Inertia of the state of rest means an object in the state of rest cannot change its state of rest due to its inherent property, and this property is called the inertia of the state of rest. Inertia of motion. The inherent property of an object due to which its state of motion cannot change is called its inertia of motion. For example, a revolving electric fan continues to revolve even after it is switched off, and passengers sitting in the running bus get a jerk in the forward direction if the bus suddenly stops. That is the inertia of the motion. Directional inertia, the inherent property of an object due to which the object cannot change the direction of its motion is called directional inertia. For example, if a vehicle in a motion along a straight line suddenly turns, the passengers sitting in it are thrown opposite to the direction of turning. Pressure, the force exerted perpendicularly on a unit area is called a pressure. Formula of the pressure is equal to force upon area on which the force is applied. Unit of pressure, the SI unit of force is Newton. Area is measured in meter square. Therefore, the SI unit of pressure is Newton per meter square. It is known as Pascal. Pascal means PA. In atmospheric science, the unit for pressure is bar. So, 1 bar is equal to 10 raised to 5 PA. PA means Pascal. So, 1 bar is equal to 10 raised to 5 PA, and pressure is a scalar quantity.